Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Chillville in the building. What's happening with you, sir? Cadillac 634 in the building. What's going on, man? He said, good morning. The Shannon Briggs passing away was not true. Yeah, I'm glad. Thank you. Because the last couple times somebody said somebody passed away, it wound up being the case. So that's good news. Kid the Great in the building. What's going on, brother? How you feeling, man? Spurl Good Marshall, man. Good to see you. Makai Larkin in the building said, dang, man, I want to see somebody knock Loma out. Loma so bad. Yeah, man, you're not going to see that anytime soon, man. I think he may get through his whole career without hitting that deck, man. I think Gary Russell Jr. knocked him down. Ray Patterson in the building. What's going on, man? Marquis, what's good? Cal L. Coolett in the building. What's good? Ernie V, what's happening? What do you say? Has Devin already done enough to be a Hall of Famer? I don't agree, but I heard he has yesterday. I would have to say, that shit is ridiculous. A Hall of Famer? Why would he be in the man? Well, hey, don't get me started, Marquis. I don't want to get Quincy Carter upset. Is he a Hall of Famer? Man, dog, man. Who did you hear say that? I'm interested to know. Who did you hear say that Devin Haney was a Hall of Famer, man? Just a fan in the building. What's going on, man? Andrew Gray, what's good? Say good morning. What happens when Bomb Squad beats everybody again? Would he then have to face Fury for a fourth-time OG? Nah, he probably wouldn't have to. I think that fight is already done. But who knows, man? You never know. That's the big. You never know, bro. Ernie V said it's going down on the Rise podcast tonight. Coach Bill Haney, man, Coach Calvin and Kenny going to try to be making the Devin Haney fight. Hold on, I'm sorry. Let me turn my volume up. Oh, Lord. Here we go again, huh? Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're getting set up. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're getting set up. It's a setup. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. It's a publicity stunt. Don't do it, dog. Don't do it, bro. God, here we go again, right? Stone Alone in the building, man. Much love in that super chat, brother. How you feeling, brother? Thank you so much for your support, bro. I got that volume turned up now, man. Said, great day in the morning. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Devin is one of 8 undisputed champions in a 4-belt. Man, that shit is stupid. Get out of my face with that shit. Don't irritate me with that, dude. Stop. Josh Taylor is not a Hall of Famer. Okay, just so you know. Like, get out of here, man. Man, get out of here, man. Get out. Please. You do not beat George Kambosos and go to the Hall of Fame. What are you talking about? Can you all not do that to me today? And I mean, I'm serious, bro. Oh, he was on there last night? Okay, that's what's up. Will y'all not do that shit to me? Okay, don't do it. You're just trying to rise me up. You're trying to get a rise out of me. All right? You're trying to get a rise out of me, dog. I ain't trying to hear it, bro. Okay? Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me, not this morning. Oh, he was on it last night. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think they gotta be, dog. You know what I'm saying? Please don't do that. And see, here's the thing. Then you put me in a position of looking like I'm hating on Devin. Right? Because I say, no, dude, he's not in the Hall of Fame. All right? Dude, Errol Spence is just about in the Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? Errol Spence is just about in the Hall of Fame. Just about. I don't know if he is or if he... First of all, get the fuck out of my face. I'm serious, man. I'm going to throw your asses out. Do not come with this, bait me with this Devin Haney bullshit. Devin Haney is not Errol Spence Jr., bro. So stop it. Okay? Devin Haney is not Errol Spence Jr. They have not had the same level of career. Go away. Okay? First of all, go away with that. Just somewhat, first of all, go away with that. You guys got to get your nose out his ass. If you're talking about any type of, I'm not bringing anybody else in the conversation. Do not bring that man's name in with the Hall of Fame. Stop it. Okay? Stop it. He won one mismatch fights for a bunch of belts. He ain't going to the Hall of Fame off that. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Hunter said, hey, morning. And after you cursed out so many people yesterday, I'm gonna not say crazy stuff. Dude, look, man, please don't do that now. I don't want to hear that nonsense, man. I don't want to hear that. Please don't do that, man. Don't do it. Don't turn him into Lomachenko. Okay? Don't turn that man into Lomachenko. He said they said they don't have to fight. Said they don't have to fight Kambosos again so they can go straight into the tank fight. What do you think? This is what I think. I think that they're going to wind up having a long-ass conversation about a fight that's not happening. And everybody's going to come out talking about how Gervonta ducked him. And he's going to go right on and fight George Kambosos. That's what I think. That's what I think. That's what I think. Okay? Now, that's what I think. Okay? I'm telling you ahead of time, that's what's more than likely going to happen. What's more than likely going to happen is they're going to have a bunch of conversations. It's a lot of fun. There's a bunch of videos going to come about how Gervonta Davis has ducked him, wound up ducking him, and he's going to go on and fight George Kambosos like he's already planning to do. That's what I think is going to happen, bro. Exactly what I think is going to happen. Okay? Now, as we come all the way around it, dog, as we come all the way around it, let's wait and see that is exactly what happens. Man, I don't want to hear that, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, we already know George Kambosos said he exercised the rematch clause. We also know he's got a 2-fight deal with Top Rank. That's what's out there. To say that he doesn't have to take that fight, BF said it yesterday. Much respect, though. Nah, man, he's not in the Hall of Fame, bro. I disagree with. If Best Fight the Best says that, I still disagree with that. There's other guys. He's not going to get voted in the Hall of Fame off of that. It's not going to happen, dude. Josh Taylor is not going to get off into the Hall of Fame just off Undisputed. It's not going to happen, bro. Jermaine Taylor is Undisputed Champion. He's not in the Hall of Fame. That's fine. If he said it, that's cool. That's his opinion. Jermaine Taylor is not getting into the Hall of Fame. Jermaine Taylor is an Undisputed Champion, and he defended it. And he beat Bernard Hopkins to get it. He's not going into the Hall of Fame off of that. So let me know when, please let me know when Jermaine Taylor gets into the Hall of Fame. That's fine. If he thinks he's in the Hall of Fame, that's his business. What I'm telling you is I can point to an undisputed champion that beat better competition to be an undisputed champion and did not get in the Hall of Fame. Jermell Charlo is not in the Hall of Fame. No, he is not in the Hall of Fame. No, he's not. Jermell Charlo is not a Hall of Fame fighter yet. He's not. He's not going to get voted in off of his undisputed. No, he's not. I doubt it very, very much. But then again, Holly Holmes got in. Layla Ali got in. So who knows? He may very well get. He's very well may do that. He may very well do that. Q Lee said, I want to see Rolly get knocked out again by Tank. Make the fight. Exactly. Make the fight, dog. Man, please, look, man, I'll have this. He's done more than Devin, though. Yeah, but they're neither one of those guys are in the Hall of Fame fighters to me. They're not. Jermell Charlo, to me, is closer. Jermell is closer. Dude, I don't know if Anthony Joshua's in the Hall of Fame. I'm saying you got to let these guys, first of all, you got to let these guys' career play out before you know whether somebody is in the Hall of Fame or not. One fight to win an undisputed championship does not make you in the Hall of Fame. Or what if he goes into 140 and he loses to Gary Antoine Russell, goes to 104? Or what if he hurts his back? What if he hurts his back and he throws his back out a year and a half from now and he can't fight? right? Is he going to go to the Hall of Fame? Is Gennady Golovkin in the Hall of Fame? He's probably going to get voted in, but not in my book. I wouldn't put him in the Hall of Fame. However, what he's going to go, if he does, is going to be for all those championship defenses. Devin doesn't even have a championship title defense yet. How do you get into the Hall of Fame without a championship title defense? How does that work? Is he doing what he needs to do in order to get into the Hall of Fame? Yeah, he's on his way for sure. But is he there? No, I wouldn't say so. But then again, it's like pound for pound. Hey, man, George Wood in that super chat, much love. He says, Spence wins. Enjoy your day. Hey, thank you, brother, man. Yes, sir. Hey, man, that's some funny shit I heard, bro. That shit's funny. I got a video coming up about it, though. What about Willie Pastrana? He has 3 defenses already. Who has 3 defenses already? Devin's got 3 defenses already? Okay. I thought the franchise belt. Whatever, man. Look, I'm not going to get into that. Let me tell you something. If you think that Devin Haney is a Hall of Famer, knock yourself out. I don't know what to tell you. I don't agree. As I would not say no. Is Gervonta Davis a Hall of Famer? No. I would say no. Mikey Garcia, is he a Hall of Famer? Mikey Garcia, I would say no. Okay, no. There's a whole bunch of no's out there, dude, on that Hall of Fame, dog. All right? Like, whole bunch of no's out there, dog, for me. Why he's not fighting him again, that's Rolly talking outside of his neck, bro. Corey McGowan said, and the great Rocky Balboa in the Hall of Fame, crazy. Yeah, now, and if you're using that criteria, then yeah, shit. Go ahead and throw Oscar Valdez in there too. Hey, matter of fact, yeah, go through crazy. You bugging? Oh, geez, not you again, dude. You bugging? Yeah, all right, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Y'all are funny with this Devin Haney shit. Like, God, dog, can the man? I don't know anybody from y'all. Y'all give more credit to somebody earlier. Dog, come on, man. I can't go with that, bro. Devin Haney has 3 defenses of his WBC title. He has 3 defenses of a secondary WBC title. I got it. He got 3 title defenses of a secondary WBC title. I got that. Anyway, so he's got 3 defenses. All right, there you go. He's got 3 defenses of a title and undisputed. That means he's in the Hall of Fame. Jermell Charlo has what does he have? How many titles defenses does Jermell Charlo have? Or Jermaine Taylor had the same amount in undisputed. I just stop it, man. I just stop it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just stop it, bro. Don't do it to me this morning. Leave me alone on that. I don't want to be in it, man. Seriously, do not ask me if I think they're seriously trying to make a Gervonta Davis fight or if it's publicity. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Man, come on, man. I can see it coming already, dog. I can see it already coming, dog. I can see it already coming. Patrick Bell said, good morning, Fanon. Not trying to cook it. Try not to cook anybody today. I'm going to try my best, bro. Is Terence Bud Crawford in the Hall of Fame? He's got a better shot at it, yeah. He's got 38 fights. He was a champion at 135. He was an undisputed champion at 140. He's a longtime belt holder at 147. I would vote yes on Terence Crawford. I would vote yes on Terence Crawford. Errol Spence, I think, got a little more work to do for me. You know why? Because his career is not complete. I don't think you can put people in the Hall of Fame really until they're in the latter stages of their career. Talking about it for a kid that's the Hall of Fame for a 23-year-old kid is jumping the gun by a mile. Okay? Did you see Lonnie B versus Benavidez? The Lonnie B, you talking about the cat out of Mayweather gym? I remember seeing him fight. I don't remember who it was that he beat, they stuck him on the shelf after he beat him. But Lonnie B is a good fighter, man. But Lonnie B didn't fight David Benavidez, did he? I don't think he did that now. I thought that was anyway, see, I'm tired of hearing about Marshmallow Fist. Lonnie B said Devin beat Mayweather in man, I stop it. Just stop it. Fuck that. Stop it. Okay? I ain't interested, man. I'm off the books for this. Okay? Jesus Christ. Man, dude, stop it. Leave me alone, bro. Leave me alone. I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of marketing. Man, he'll beat. I heard he beat. Hey, guess what? I heard Devin beat Andre Ward up in sparring. I heard he beat Jesus in sparring. I mean, dog, stop it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just stop it, man. Anyway, so who you got, Junior or Bud? Or Bud, who's Junior? For now, I don't think beating Kambosos for undisputed is enough to get him in the Hall of Fame. Thank you, bro. I mean, god dog, man. Anyway, do you, dog. You know what I'm saying? Just do you. That's all I can say. All I know is that Gervonta Davis is about to be Gervonta Davis is going to be called a duck every day for the next 2 years. Right all the way up into the George Kambosos rematch, which George Kambosos already exercised the rematch for. Okay? Not having to fight him, which means you could breach the contract and get out of the contract, is not the same thing as you not. Dog, I've been around that block already, all right? I've been already around that block. Exactly. Here we go. Here they go. They're gonna use Tank to promote Devin versus Bozo too. Exactly. It is a way to promote Devin Haney, not Gervonta. It's a way to promote Devin. My bet is that is a way to promote Devin Haney on Gervonta Davis's back, getting Gervonta Davis called a duck every day. Your duck, your cap, your duck. I sent the contract. Where's the contract? Give me the contract. I saw the contract. Where's the contract? Now, then you're going to have Leonard Eller be like, man, we didn't send no contract. Told you. Told you. He's ducking us. Yeah, he's duck. All of that shit. Okay? Like... Man, stop it, man. Stop with the boy that Kai duck. Like, dog. Anyway, man, except Tank got the K anyway, man. He said, yeah, that's true, dude. Let me tell you, that's what's going to happen. That's exactly what's going to happen. And I'm going on the record right now. That is what's going to happen, bro. Oh, you can hear the gong? You heard the gong? Y'all heard that? Oh, yeah, the gong's back. You can hear the gong? Oh, yeah. That's what's up. Okay, yeah, y'all heard the gong, man. That's what's up. I'll get back to gong and maybe it's self-corrected. I don't know what happened. Yeah, man. See, look, dude, don't do that to me, dog. All right? Just don't do that shit to me. Gong, yes, sir, man. That's what's up, man. Yes, sir. Well, supporting the Super Chat, brothers. Supporting the Super Chats, bro. Hey, Fanon, good morning, brother. Keep talking facts. Yeah, thank you, bro. TD Rose said, don't act like Tank didn't pop up at the mouth talking about it. Man, let me tell you something, man. Stop it. Okay, TD Rowe, stop it. You are not going to run away with that narrative around here. I'm going to tell you right now. Gervonta Davis can say he wants to fight him next. Devin Haney cannot fight him next. Devin Haney has a rematch clause with George Kambosos. Okay? He has a rematch clause with George Kambosos. Stop it. Just like the first time around the block, he already had another fight deal done with Yuriokis Gamboa. He already had the fight done. And then you went all the way around the block about a fight that was never going to happen. So now that you know he already has a 2-fight deal with Top Rank and Bob Arum, do not start acting like Tank is the one ducking because Devin signed a contract that you all have been bragging about for months. Okay? You have been talking about what he had to do in order to get the George Kambosos fight. He had to sign a deal with Top Rank. He had to sign a multi-fight deal with Top Rank. He had to take a low ball offer. He had to take that rematch clause, right? And he had to take a fight with Lomachenko. All of those things you all have been saying he's had to do the entire time. Now, do not turn around and after one conversation where they start talking about a fight that may happen, start running around and saying everything's Tank's fault, which is exactly what y'all are about to do. So please, spare me the BS. I've been around the block before, dog. Take that bullshit somewhere else. That fight is not going to get made next. It's not going to get made next.
And all this is going to be, if you go through it, is a way to try to tank and raise Devin's profile off a Tank and Tank's reputation. I don't want to hear it, bro, because we've already done this before. Already did it. Anyway, Robin Soda, what's good, man? Keep talking facts. Yes, sir, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Do not do that, bro. He said, I'm not calling a Tank a duck because that term gets overused. I'm saying they both know they not fighting, but they both talking, so I'm not going to blame that. Let me say, I'm telling you right now, I don't hear Tank fans talking about it. I don't hear Tank fans talking about it. I don't see Leonard Ellerby going on to a channel talking about a fight between Gervonta Davis and Tank. Because do you know who manages Gervonta Davis? You know who manages him? From what I know, that's Leonard, not manages him. Yeah, the guy that manages him is Al Heyman. The guy that promotes him is Leonard Ellerby. Please, bro, do not do this to me, bro. Hey, man, JT, so look. Because he's from the suburbs. Yeah. Because he's from, hey, now, look. Let me say, who wouldn't vote for Bud? I vote for Bud for the Hall of Fame. As of right now, I would put Bud in the Hall of Fame before I put Errol in the Hall of Fame. Right now. Yeah, exactly, dog. I got to talk about that a little bit later, bro. Devin Haney and Davis and Haney can be done, but maybe next year is going to wait until Devin Lane leaves top rank. Exactly. Devin's not going to be in the weight class 2 years from now. He's not going to be in the weight class 2 years from now. Tank will watch Devin. Maybe, bro. Hey said the suburbs, they don't see what they do in the ring. No, dude, seriously though. I don't really want to get in it too deeply. But look, the guy that said it because he has it a 50-50 fight. And he said, look, man, it's a 50-50 fight because I know you're going to have to try to kill Terence Crawford to beat Terence Crawford. Because Terence Crawford's from the streets. But Errol's not. So I don't know if Errol is going to be able to go there like that. He said, Fanon, is it hot out there? Hey, man, it's cool in here. It's cool in here. He said, hey, but look, dude, the suburbs don't let it fool you. Okay? Don't let it fool you. All right. People got heart, man. Everywhere you go, dog. All right. Everywhere you go, there's people with a lot of heart, man. That like to fight, that are not going to quit in a fight. Okay? This man has been a professional fighter for a long time. He likes to fight. He enjoys fighting. He got in the ring because he fought a lot. Outside of the ring, he got in a lot of fights. He's a dog, bro. He's punishing people. Oh, yeah, for sure, bro. Devin will be food for Tank. Respectfully, look, I don't know, man. All I got to do is say exactly. AC on. It's 69. It's 69. It's 69 degrees in this house. As high as these bills be, man. God dog, man. You know what I mean? He said, don't get it twisted. Errol beat your ass in the suburbs. Dude, city kids will get their ass whooped in the suburbs. Dog, if you fighting a dog a cat that know how to fight, dude, he don't care. And by the way, I would say he's more country. And them country dudes got heart. A lot of heart. Fanon, no update. No update. No. Hey, man, Patrick Bell said, hey, Fanon, let me hear that gong again. Much love in that super chat, brother. Did you hear it? Somebody let me know if y'all can hear my gong, man. I was so mad that my gong went away. Did you got Loma or Devin? I got Devin against Loma. Patrick Bell, let me know if you can hear that gong, brother. It's because if the gong is back, I'm happy. I do not know what would have made the change. You hear it? Okay, yes. My man can hear the gong. That's what's up. Devin, gong back working, OG cool. Oh, yeah, dog. Gong back working. Yes, sir, man. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. Whatever it is, bro, it happened. I'm happy, man. And you guys don't hear any echo or anything in here, right? Fanon, salute, the gong is back. That's what's up. Hold on one second, man. Oh, yeah, and it's the right mic, too. Yeah, I don't know that, but, man. Hey, Rip Jones, much love in that super. Said, gong's back. Salute. Thank you, brother. Thank you, bro. But Devin a Hall of Famer, man? Look, man, he got to do a little more than that, dog. Is he? Look, you know what I would say? If this was the NBA, I would say he's an all-star. I would say he's an all-star right now. If he defends that title 6 or 7 times, I'll put him in the Hall of Fame. All he got to do is defend that title 6 or 7 times, and I got him in the Hall of Fame. 6 or 7. 6 or 7 defenses of the undisputed title. See, because for me, the one thing that I'm going to be honest with you, undisputed doesn't really impress me like that. That particular feat doesn't impress me like that. And I'm going to tell you why it doesn't impress me like that. Because nobody defends it. There's only been one guy that has been undisputed that has really defended it. Oh, I'm sorry. Josh Taylor defended it once, I think. And then he dropped one. And then Usyk defended it once, and then he dropped them all. Terence Crawford didn't defend him at all. And Devin Haney has to defend it in his next fight against George Kambosos. Okay? And I'm not saying it depends on who you fight to get it also, G. Yeah. I mean, just on the real. Nah, man. George Kambosos sucks. I don't know if he would have beat Lomachenko for it, but even then, you got to do more than win. You got to do more than win one. You got to win more than one big fight, man. You know what I mean? Like, Andre Ward got to the Hall of Fame, man. He needed an Olympic gold medal. He had to get an Olympic gold medal. That man had to win a big Super 6 tournament. Then he had to defend his one. Then he had to beat a reigning 175-pound champion in Chad Dawson. Then he had to beat Sergey Kovalev twice. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot, bro. That's a lot, man. Mosley Consulting said, Fanon, I love your show and knowledge of the sport. Thank you, brother. Ali Voso in the building. What's going on, man? How you feeling, man? Anyway, listen. This is what this is doing. What Starter Kick is doing. It's keeping Devin's name relative. This is a nice move, though. It is a very, very astute business move, bro, to figure out how you can pub up Devin because don't nobody talk about him after that fight took place. Stardom did not come as a result of beating George Kambosos. You know what I mean? So got to keep his name up, man. You got to figure out how to get his name big. Got to keep working it, man. Got to keep doing it. And to that, I applaud his team because his team is definitely about keeping his name out there in the front, and promoting him. They do an excellent job of promotion, but it's promotion, okay? Hey, Fahim Sator said, for 9, Devin pitches a shutout against Tank until the 10th round when Floyd tells Tank he's losing and promises him something nice. Then Devin wakes up. Then Devin wakes up in the shadow realm. Hey, man, he better not get hit. All I'll say on that one, he better not get hit, dog. That's for real, for real. For real. He better not get hit, bro. David Senior said they fighting Lonnie B next for David. How do you see that, bro? Oh, David Benavidez is fighting Lonnie B. I see David Benavidez winning a tough fight because Lonnie B is an underrated fighter, man. And him being at 168, he's a big 168. 160. I mean, he's a good fighter, man. Lonnie, you're talking about the guy that fights out of Mayweather Gym, Lonnie, I like him, man. Dude, that guy'll sneak up and beat you, man. He's a very solid fighter. Doesn't really get promoted a lot, but he's a very, very good fighter, man. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gave David Benavidez some problems. And he's a big guy for that weight class, just like he is, man. Fanon, who the awkward fighting Cuban they want Gary Antoine to fight next? Ranzis Bartholomew. Yeah, Ranzis Bartholomew. That's a tough fight. Ranzis Bartholomew. Makar, let me tell you, Sabril Matias, yeah, beat myself, like clear out 140. I mean, dude, you're gonna put him up there with Aaron Pryor? Like, let me ask you a question. Is Devin Haney there with Aaron Pryor? And I'm serious. I'm asking this as a very, very serious question to Devin Haney fans. Is he there? Is his career there with Shane Mosley? Aaron Pryor, and Juan Manuel Marquez. Now, those guys that are guys that got in the Hall of Fame, but I think they're guys that are like, you know what I mean? Like they're not like first ballot guys. They're not necessarily first ballot guys. So that's what I'm saying. Like, nah, that's not a fact, dog. He's getting knock anybody out. All Devin got to do is knock people out. That's it. He got to start. He's got to knock people out. That's how you get there, man. You got to lay people out. When you get your big moment, you know, you got to lay people out, dog. That's just what it is. You can't, you know what I mean? You can't Rigondeaux it. Even though Rigondeaux did that to Donaire, no, you got to lay that. He's not going to be as big a star as him because he's not that interesting. He's not as fun to watch. Gervonta is going to lay you out, man. There's something to be said about that. That's real. I don't think you can tell me any major pay-per-view star that has not had knockouts in major fights. I mean, and devastating knockouts in major fights. That's what you got to see with Floyd. The first time Floyd was up to bat in a major fight, that was against Diego Corrales, a big knockout puncher, and he got him out of there. Yeah, I got it, dog. Yeah, I understand. Like, I got it, dog. I got it. The promotion for Devin Haney versus George Kambosos has begun. I got it. You know what I mean? The promotion for Devin Haney versus George Kambosos has begun. I understand. Bill is going to go out there and promote Devin Haney versus George Kambosos. I understand, dog. I understand. He's going to be over there promoting Devin Haney versus George Kambosos. I got it. I love all this Devin the Dream promotion from Fanon Undisputed Life. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. And thank you. I do it too, Quincy Carter. You know it. I'm not going to duck the conversation. I like the conversation. The conversation's fun. I ain't going to lie. Right now, it's pretty fun. George Campbell, hey, it is. I like going with you, Devin Haney fans, dog. I like being the one I like the one with this. I like to be the guy with the smelling salts. You know what I'm saying? I like to be the one with the smelling salts. When y'all get put in that, when y'all are walking through that poppy field called the Devin Haney poppy field, you know what I mean? And you start smelling them flowers and you start getting all hype, you get all kind of lightheaded. I like to be the cat with the gas mask on. I like to be the one with the gas mask on slapping you in the face. Wake up. Wake up! Wake up! He ain't fighting Gervonta next. Wake up! You know what I'm saying? Wake up! I like doing that, dog. He said, "Hey, dog." He like Fanon likes pissing on the Haney parade. Hey, dog, I'll piss right on that, right on the drum too. You know what I'm saying? Man, that should be funny to me, dog. Y'all harass me too much for me to care about being polite about that shit no more. You know what I mean? Y'all know what's going on, man. Don't act like y'all don't know what's going on now. We've already been through this. Rip Jones, I'm sorry, man. I'll make sure I get you, man. Rip Jones said the gong is back. Yes, sir, man. Much love in that super chat, brother. Thank you so much for that support, brother. In these dry boxing times, bro. Thank you so much for that support. Cal L. Coolin said, I didn't think about it that way last night, but now that you say it, it is the best way to promote a fight no one wants to see. Tank, talk like you want to fight Tank. Dude, I'm going to tell you, yes. That's exactly what it is. Nobody cared about the Uriokis Gamboa fight, so they jumped on the Gary Russell Jr. conversation, man. There was nothing going on. I'm telling you. I'm going to tell it like a T.I. is. I do not care, bro. Say, yeah, okay, he said it. He said he don't have to fight George. Guess what else he said? He said he doesn't have to fight Uriokis Gamboa either. All right? He has a rematch clause. You explain to me why he doesn't have to do that. No, you don't have to do that. But guess who else said they don't have to do it? Tyson Fury was in there running that bullshit. Excuse my language. I'm even going to say it. I don't care. Tyson Fury's out there running that bullshit with you, running that bullshit with people about fighting Anthony Joshua. And guess what? He got that lawsuit slapped on his ass. Pop. Okay? He got that lawsuit slapped on him. Pop. Dude, come on, man. You don't think Bob Arum is going to stick his foot in that, bro? You don't think Bob Arum is going to be like, yeah, going over there to PBC, thanks for stopping by? Hey, like Bob Arum going to be like, yes, thanks for stopping by, Dev. See you later. We did all that promotion for that bullshit fight, spent all that money on that bullshit fight that we knew you were going to win. And no, you don't have to fight Lomachenko. Take all the belts over to Showtime. Okay? How is that going to play off, dog? Come on, man. Don't talk to me. Seriously. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something, dog. Don't talk to me about that, all right? Because I've been paying attention to the business of boxing far too long, okay? Far too long, all right? I know full well that Gervonta Davis probably does want to fight that guy next. You know what I'm saying? Anybody seen Gary Russell Jr.? Yes. Yeah, dog. We saw him at his daddy's funeral, Quincy. Yeah. We saw him at his dad and his brother's funeral. What are you talking about, man? Yeah, that's the last time we saw him. Would you like to say condolences to his family? Would you like to say his condolences to his family? You just saw him fight against Mark Magsayo. You saw that fight, didn't you? And then the next news was that his dad and his brother died. And he was at Tank's fight. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I saw. Desperation is a bitch, ain't it, Quincy? Now, look, as we go through this second thing over again, see, this is beautiful that it's happening because we're about to relive Gary Russell Jr. We're about to live it. He's already got a fight. He's already got a fight done. He exercised his rematch clause. George Kambosos, I've been trying to tell you, that's what they do. Just dump on Gary for no reason. Just, hey, it's time to dump on Gary Russell. For what? What? The man lost a fight. He had blown his injury. He blew his shoulder out in his last fight, and he had shoulder surgery. You think who should he be fighting this week, bro? Yeah, before that, he fought Mark Magsayo, Quincy. You're just saying, dude, what are you doing, man? See, dog, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're getting ready to say same things about Gervonta? When that fight don't happen and you already know that George Kambosos exercised the rematch clause and he says, oh, we don't have to take that fight. What does that mean? You don't have to. You can retire. You can call yourself injured. You can drop all the belts. Why does Devin want to fight you if you drop all the belts? You're going to drop all the belts so you can fight Tank? I understand when somebody says you don't need to. Yeah, I don't have to fight him. Yeah, you don't have to fight him. You don't. Just like Tyson Fury didn't have to fight Deontay. Right? He could have retired. However, he said, I'm not taking the fight. And what did Deontay Wilder do? Deontay Wilder took him to court and said, excuse me, you have a rematch clause here. I'm exercising my right, and sued him for it. And before he went to court, he took the fight. There was already an agreement in place, just like there was already an agreement in place for Devin Haney to fight Yuriorkis Gamboa when they were talking to Gary Russell Jr. The same exact thing. Okay? So if something happened before and it starts happening again, whoever was talking shit before, don't get to talk shit next time. So if y'all start winding up this ball of, oh, Devin is Gary, Gervonta's cap. We sent him an offer. Hey man, how about we send you a term sheet and you send that off to Gervonta, and they don't sign it. Well, I told you, we was the one who wanted to fight. He didn't want to fight. Come on, man. Devin can't fight him next. He can't do it. If he can get past George Kambosos, he's got to get past Top Rank. They've got a multi-fight deal. You don't think Bob Arum is going to sue him if he tries to go and make a fight with Showtime? Or do you think that Gervonta Davis is going to go fight on ESPN? Do you think he's going to tell Steven Espinoza, "Oh no, thank you. I'm going to go take my money over to ESPN real quick and fight for no belts because Devin dropped all this." Man, do y'all seriously think about this? Stop trying to make this personal. We talking boxing, you getting emotional. No, dog, this is all boxing. This is all boxing, Quincy. It's all boxing. It's rematch clauses. It is undisputed championships, rematch clauses, 3-fight deals, all of it. Okay? Do not play it at all. Don't try to play people corny on this. Because I'm getting there ahead of time. I'm already going to tell you. I'm going to get there ahead of time. I'm getting there ahead of time. Gervonta Davis is about to get called a duck. And he's getting set up to look like a duck. Okay? Because that's exactly what happened with Gary Russell Jr. Gary wasn't even talking to Devin. Gary was talking to Terence Crawford. And all of a sudden, "Hey man, I'll give you this money," jumped right in the middle of the conversation. They start having conversations. Now Gary's a duck. But at the same time, Devin Haney already had a fight agreed to with Yuriorkis Gamboa and a fight date with Yuriorkis Gamboa, turned around and fought Yuriorkis Gamboa. So now you're going to start conversations with Gervonta, say we don't have to fight George Kambosos, even though you already got a fight negotiated with him. It's already negotiated. You know where it's going to be. It's going to be in Australia. They agreed for that. They agreed to that in order to get the first fight. So how don't you have to take it when you already agreed that you were going to rematch the guy? You already agreed. But I guess they could break that promise, right? They could. Are they gonna? No, they're not gonna. Okay? So please do not give that crap to me this morning. Because you're dealing with Bob Arum. And if you think Bob Arum and Todd DeBuff are going to be like, "Okay, yeah, no problem," go to Showtime, or that Steven Espinoza is going to be, "Yeah, let's do a Devin Haney fight with Top Rank. See you later. See ya." And he's going to go to ESPN. Who's going to promote the fight, by the way? Who's going to promote the fight? Let's just talk about all of that, dog. It's called step aside money. How Devin going to pay step aside money? Step aside money. How much step aside money are you going to pay to Bob Arum, TJ? How much step aside money? Who's going to pay the step aside money? Bob Arum is going to pay step aside money to George Kambosos for a fight that's going to be on Showtime? How's that going to work? How's that going to work? How's that going to work? Yeah, he's going to be, and he wants to stay a millionaire because it's going to cost him $10 million of step-aside money, according to what people said George Kambosos made in his last fight. If George Kambosos is going to get $6 more million, are you going to pay him $6 million step-aside for a fight that Devin's going to get $2 million to have? That shit doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Stop it. Okay? If you own a popcorn stand, if you can manage, and I mean this with all sincerity, if you have enough business acumen to run a lemonade stand, you know that shit's not going to work. It's not in the interest of Bob Arum. It's not in the interest of Showtime. It's not in the interest of Mayweather Promotions. It's not in the interest of George Kambosos. It's not in the interest of anybody for that fight to go that way. If Devin says no to George Kambosos, he's going to get sued. If George Kambosos is serious about it, he's going to sue him, which means court costs, right? Delays and court costs. Who wants to incur that on a fight that Devin is going to win in a landslide? It's not even worth it. It's not worth the money to take him to court to do it. If George Kambosos says no, Because guess what? He already exercised his rematch clause. He's already in the press saying, I can beat him. He already said it. Bob Arum already said that he's got a multi-fight deal with Terence, with Devin Haney. So why would Bob Arum let Devin out of a multi-fight deal to go fight on Showtime? Why would Showtime do a co-promotional deal with, why would he do a co-promotional deal with ESPN? Why would he? Why would he? Seriously, I'm asking you, Quiz. Lord forbid somebody say something about Gary. This is what we get. No, dude, you bringing up Gary for no reason. Quincy, you bringing up Gary for no reason. You just shitting on a man for no reason. You just pull somebody out who wasn't even in the conversation just to pull his name in and take a dump on him. Yeah, you bring his name in here. What sense does that shit make at all? And somebody let me know. What sense does that make? What sense does that make? What sense does it make? You tell me. What sense does that make? You're not going to be able to tell me, man. No. Quincy does talk boxing sometimes. Quincy's Devin's little cousin. Hey, real boxing fan, Quincy just comes to troll, never talk boxing. Hey, man, look, dog, all you do, you just dumped on Gary for no reason, bro. You just dumped on the man for no reason, bro. I had to do that to you because you dumped on the man for no reason. Hey, where you seen him? Man, I ain't seen him fighting. When you seen him fight? What's that got to do with, what do you got? Let me ask you a question, something, Quincy. Do you believe that Devin Haney is trying to make a fight with any way realistically thinks he's going to fight Gervonta Davis next? Really? You do it all the time? No. I do what all the time? No. Pull people's name in just to mess them over? No, I do not. I know I do not. Better believe it. I don't even screw fighters over. I'm just talking logic to you. I know y'all don't like logic. It's a hard class for people for some reason. I never understood it. Anyway, said people don't think at all. Great analysis, Fanon. That's my man. Fetus Ojoe. Exactly. Y'all are, I'm telling you, he's walking you through a poppy field. He's walking you through a poppy field, bro. Nah, dude. When somebody comes up to you and says, hey, man, buy the fight right now. True story, bro. Hey, said, look, man, I was talking to this guy, right, about my son, basketball player. Hey, man, y'all make sure y'all hit that likes. And again, thank you to everybody that supports in the Super Chat and the Cash App. I got to go get my phone. But thank y'all so much for y'all support of the channel. It's huge. It matters a lot. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. He said, Cal El Cool said, that breakdown hit all the routes, Bill capping hard. There's no way he's serious about that fight. No way, shape, or form. That is not real. Okay? It's going to be fun to have a conversation about it, but that is not real. But true story. I'm telling you, used car salesmen will try to get you. Well, my son is a basketball player, and we were talking to this college recruiting source, right? And he was talking about what he needed to do to get my son's name out of there, this, that, and the other stuff, right? And at the end of it, the guy says, hey, well, it's going to cost $2,000, but I'll give you, it'll cost, what you need is this $3,000 package. But because I like you, I'm going to give you this for $2,000. I'm going to give you on this one in the middle. You know, so he makes up this imaginary $2,000 worth of savings that I was going to get for something I was not going to buy. Right? Because trust me, I wasn't paying him $3,000 for that. And he knows that I'm not going to do that. So he offers me, but I'll give you a special discount. I'll give you all the services for $3,000 for the middle one. That's what you really need. Right? So then I say, okay, well, we'll think about it. He says, okay, well, take your time, think about it. Put me on hold. I was like, and my wife was like, okay, we'll put you on hold. I was like, put me on hold. Put me on hold. Okay, yeah. Look, when we get back on this phone, tell him we'll call him back on Tuesday. Tell him we want to do it, but we'll be back. We'll talk to him on Tuesday. Yeah, like, yeah. Oh, yeah. And I did him like this. I was like, yeah, it's a 99% certainty that I'm going to do it. So I'll call you back on Tuesday. Did him with the same corny ass line. Oh, yeah, we 99.9% there. I just need to make sure I talk about it. I get paid on Monday. I don't want to mess with my bank account, but yeah, just trust me. We 99% there. We sent that nigga a text on Tuesday morning, said no thank you, and blocked him. Like that. Okay? That's salesmanship, bro. That's just salesmanship. Okay? And it works. Trust me, it works. These guys make a lot of money doing that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Please, I'm not trying to fall for that, bro. I'm not trying to fall for that. Tank is a bigger star than Devin. What do you mean? Could Devin beat Prograis at 140? Maybe. Jeff said that's closing a deal. Yeah, that's trying to close a deal, dude, but you're going too hard. No, thank you. I don't like it. And then I got a review on them, and they're like, no, that's a money racket. The dude's terrible. They're terrible. I'm not interested. Anyway, for now, I know why you brung up Gary. You brought up Gary. Oh, he pretended like he don't know. What do you mean? I know why you brought up Gary. What do you know? Yeah, you brought up Gary to the track. I know why you brought up Gary. To shit on Gary. Where Gary at? What do you mean? How else could I take that, man? You brought us shit on Gary. And be like, well, Gary ducking everybody in boxing. I don't know why would you bring that up? What Gary doing? Gary ain't fighting nobody. What does that got to do with Devin? Ain't got nothing to do with him. Nothing. Anyway, I bet Devin not beating Gary. Anyway, I don't know, man. I think he's a very good fighter. He may be able to beat Tank. I don't know. He's a very, very good fighter. All I'm telling you is that fight ain't happening next. And y'all trying to pitch me on that shit happening, dude. Hey man, please, y'all can take that down the river somewhere, bro. You know what I mean? Devin sent Antoine the contract was Gary sent Gary Antoine the contract. He was bluffing. Did he send Gary the? Hold on, bro. Hold on, mother. Hold on, man. Keith Lewis, are you telling me Devin Haney sent Gary Antoine Russell a contract for a fight? And that Gary Antoine was bluffing? Is that what you're saying, Keith Lewis? Wow. 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 You believe that? You believe that Devin Haney made a serious offer to fight Gary Antoine Russell? You believe that? So if Antoine Russell would have said yes, Devin was going to go up to 140 and fight Gary Antoine Russell. On what network? Man, y'all make it really hard, bro. I'm going to tell you, man. Pause. Y'all make it real hard, dog, when you keep coming with stupidity, man, bro. Jesus Christ. Now Gary Antoine Russell ducked Devin. When Devin was fighting George Kambosos? When was this? The Gary Antoine Russell was offered a fight by Devin Haney. Devin's not even in the weight class yet. But now Gary Antoine Russell was capped because Devin sent him a contract. Dude, seriously, man, y'all need to stop letting people play you stupid. As just a personal piece of advice, y'all need to stop letting people play you stupid. Because they're playing you stupid. Okay? I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. If you believe that, you're being played for a fool. See a fool, play a fool. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Nah, they ain't trying to wind me up, dog. Trust me, Stuart. They are not trying to wind me up, bro. They are dead serious, brother. Trust me, they're not trying to do that to me. They are dead serious. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If they were just trying to wind me up, maybe. But no, they're dead serious, bro. They're dead serious. That's what now. Hey man, so look, man. Let's take a poll. Who's gonna win Errol Spence Jr. Terence Crawford fight? Wow, dog. I'm serious, man. I'm serious, man. That's not true, Keith Lewis. I don't believe you, okay? Now I don't believe you. He didn't say that. No way. Quincy Carter. Just be honest for now. Tell him why you discredit Devin. Just be real, just for today. I've never discredited Devin ever. What I have done is refuse to put my nose in his booty hole, is what I've done. I don't know what you've done. I have never discredited Devin, never. I have just refused to buy bullshit, okay? You buy bullshit. I don't buy bullshit. I don't know what you want me to do. What credit haven't I given him? You want to say everything is a discredit. I literally can tell you every single solitary fact to support my opinion. And you have no facts to support yours. And I'm the one that's hating. I literally have facts to back up everything that I'm saying. The man has a contract, already has a contract for a fight. He already has it. He has signed a contract, a 2-fight contract. A 2-fight contract with George Kambosos. 2. That's in the news. It's on BoxRec. I mean, it's in the news. It's on Boxing Scene. It's in ESPN. Everybody knows it's true. So why George Kambosos exercised his rematch clause? We know this. He just did this. So explain to me how I'm discrediting Devin by saying that he has a fight that he already knows he has. Yes, TJ, we can. Yes, and we should. Okay? Anyway, Stuart Ballantyne said, I like both Spence and Bud. But if I had to pick, I would go with Bud. The only reason I say Bud and have him alive against bums. Oh, I'm sorry. It doesn't make it's hard to read, bro. Well, yeah. I'm on somewhere else. Geeks in the Universe. Oh, Facebook is really hard, bro. It's hard to get me on. Here you go, brother. Here, watch this. Geeks in the Universe, do this. Look, dude, Keith Lewis. Let me, I'm going to get off this subject. Hey, Geeks of the Universe, that's my email address. Just send me the email. Just send me notes. Just send the stuff to the email. Hit me up on the email right there. That's my business email. Look, Keith Lewis, he's not being serious about that. That's not to be, come on, man. That's silly. Anyway, come on, man. Bob Arum says, that's a promoter talking. Bob Arum says stuff. What's his name says stuff. Don King says stuff. Eddie Hearn says stuff. Do not take everything that a promoter says seriously, okay? Exactly. First, he's locked in a slave contract. Now he doesn't now he doesn't have to fight a rematch. Exactly. When it was when they were talking about the deal before, he was locked in a slave contract. What a sacrifice he made to become undisputed. Now it's not a slave contract anymore. Now he's free to do whatever he wants to do. He can go wherever he wants to do. He can go wherever he wants to do. All of a sudden, he just disappears. Like, man, come on, bro. Oh, much love in that super chat, bro. Much love in that super chat, brother. Thank you for that support, bro. TJ Boxing and Sports said, I heard Bud is going to stand in front of Errol. Is that true? If so, is suicide? I don't know. You got to wait. We got to wait till we see the fight, bro. That's it. We got to wait till we see the fight, bro. We got to wait till we see the fight. Is he going to stand right there with him? I think that would, I don't believe him. No, I don't believe that. I think at times that he will. Just a fan said, you see the video about Bud talking about Floyd when he's under contract and said he was losing money on him and he wasn't a star? What does that sound like? It sounds like that sounds like it was the truth. Sounds like it's the truth, and that's what happens. That's what happens when you don't promote somebody. Absolutely. That's what happens when you don't promote somebody. And you're losing money on them. You won't put them on pay-per-view. You won't promote them. That's what happens. Bob Arum never put Floyd on a pay-per-view, though. Unlike Terence, he actually get anyway. It is what it is. Why? Anyway, man, that's nice. Fanon got to stop being emotional about picks. Fans got to stop being emotional about picks. Yeah, I mean, if he says he's going to do it, I'm sure he will do it for spots. I'm sure he'll do it for spots. But if it don't work, and they're giving and taking equally, dude, he's going to get up out of there. He's not built for that. He ain't built for that. On the inside, he's going to stand right there with him on the inside. All right. Be brave. Not saying he can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, man. We got 600 people in the building. Hit that like button, man. Let's get on something people want to talk about, dude. I mean, seriously, man. You guys drive my numbers down with all that Devin talk. Don't like, dude, I ain't super numbers conscious all the time, but god dog, y'all kill a conversation with that Devin shit. CB 504 said, what up, Fanon? What up, people? Over 500 people hit the like button. It costs you nothing. Thank you, but man, and much love to everybody in the super chat. Thank you guys for y'all support, bro. Thank you so much, man. Bud say he a dog, and that's what he do, and that's what he do. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna fight him. He's definitely gonna fight him. He is definitely gonna fight him. Is he gonna fight him like that, dude? I'm gonna tell you, man, he probably should not. He probably should not. But if he does and he beats him like that, man, he's a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's a great fighter if he does it, man. Why do people disrespect fighters by saying they're under slave contracts? OJBG, that is Devin Haney fans that said he was in a slave contract. A1 who said, why does Devin Haney talk kill your numbers? Because people aren't really interested in Devin, by and large. Dude, by and large, people aren't really interested in that conversation that much, man. I'm telling you, the people are really interested in Gervonta Davis. I can tell you who the big name fighters are, brother. They're Gervonta Davis, Errol, Spence, Terence, Crawford. Those are really the really big American fighters right now. Those three guys: Terence, Crawford, Errol, Spence, Gervonta, Tank Davis. Sometimes there's a group of people that really like to talk about Canelo. Some people like to talk about, Canelo, but not really here. Canelo is kind of a buzzkill too. He's killing his name, bro. You know what I mean? What do you think of Boots? Who would he rather see him fight? Oh, I love Boots as a fighter, man. Yeah, Wilder. People like talking about Wilder, But I like Boots, man. I like Boots a lot, dog. He said, DH said, if Bud stands in front of Errol, he will retire. Hold on one second, man. I gotta come right back. Hold on one second. All right, bad. Sorry about that. Let me check, man. Nobody really supports in the Cash App these days because I'm forgetting them. But brother, thank y'all so much for y'all support, man. It means a ton. Thank y'all. Starter Kid Dude said, I got Danny Garcia over Jose. Yeah, I do too, bro. No doubt about it, man. Showtime the guy. What's going on, man? See some. Oh yeah, Showtime the guy. All right. Hold on. Of course, people are interested in Tank, but probably be just as interested in Devin because people. I don't know. Nah, not really, bro. Just reported Bud wins lawsuit over Top Rank. How was that? That's kind of quick. They weren't even in motions yet. Huh? Hold on one second. Maybe they went quick on it. Hold on one second. I know where that came from. Hold on one second. All right, I'll keep a lookout on that, man. I thought that was kind of soon, bro. Where did you see that? What news did you see? That's interesting, man. Where'd you see that? That's the word on the street that in the division just seems like the mention of Dev makes you cringe for some reason, but rock on, bro. Look, dude. Look, man. Not the notion of Devin doesn't make. Hey, sweet, stop it, man. Y'all know what makes. Dude, you guys just say a lot of stuff, man, and it doesn't make any sense, bro. That's not true. Bob tried to get the case filed somewhere else and failed to do so. Yeah, he didn't win it. He didn't win it. All they're gonna do is remove that shit back to Las Vegas, bro. You couldn't. They're not even. They haven't even. It's not even. They hadn't made a ruling on where the case was going to be heard. He could not have won the lawsuit. All that means he could have done is won a motion, because there was a motion to remand. They were trying to remand it to state court. It was in federal court. Basically what happened was this. In that lawsuit, Terence Crawford filed it. Yeah, won the location of Kane's request, and it's not even he didn't. It was a motion to remand. So he won the motion to remand to state court. He didn't win the case. He just remanded it to state court. He said it's trending on YouTube now saying Bud won. Don't know if it's true though. He would have won the motion to remand. Let me explain to you what it is. They filed the court. They filed the case. They filed their complaint. Bud Crawford filed his complaint in a state court in Nevada, the state of Nevada. Before they were ever heard, Top Rank had it moved to a federal court, had it filed a motion to remove it and take it to a federal court. The reason that they said that they were moving it to a federal court was because there was diversity of citizenship. Bud Crawford is from Nebraska, and Top Rank is in Nevada. The problem of it is, what the problem with it is that Bob Arum had in his contract that fight was going to that any type of disputes would be settled in Nevada state court. So what they did was they filed a motion to remand, and they asked to remand it, to send it back to state court. And so Bud had it sent back to state court, and they have not heard anything. They know it's not going to get dismissed. It's a pretty much open and shut breach of contract case. It's probably not going to get dismissed. The problem, there's probably enough evidence on the fact to have it heard. He's not going to get that. That's not going to get dismissed because he only got one fight. It's on BoxRec. If his contract said that he was supposed to get 2 fights a year, and Bud only got 1 fight during those years, there you go. It's going to get heard on the merits. They were trying to push it to federal court because it was more difficult, because it's more difficult process in federal court, or for whatever reason. You know what I mean? It's just all they were talking about is the jurisdiction. He didn't win it. And no, that shit is not going to get dismissed. Very much doubt that it's going to get dismissed. Anyway. Hey, what's going on, Michael? Like I said, exactly. It's all it is jurisdiction. That's it. Who's going to hear it? That's the only thing that's about. Who's going to hear the case? Bud should have sued for more money. Why? He sued for in excess. I think he said in excess of $3 million. People said 10, but what I read was in excess of it, man. Godson 9975 said being a street dude versus being not from the streets means Bud is going to beat Spence is absolutely ridiculous. For now, my brother, you speak to this foolishness. Oh, my brother, can you speak to this foolishness? Oh, I got something coming up about that. Look, I don't think what he said was foolish. You know what I mean? Because there is some toughness that comes from being raised in rough situations. You know, there really is. However, it just doesn't always pan out. And Bozy Ennis wasn't saying that he knew for sure that was the case. He's just saying that, look, man, you know that being where he's from, his background, that he's going to fight, and he's going to fight all the way out. Yeah, and I do believe that is true. I don't think there's I don't think there's going to be any quit in him, but I don't think there's any quit. I don't think there's any quit in Errol either. you know? But people underestimate, I'm going to tell you, in my personal experience, people from the city underestimate people who are not from the city. People from big cities underestimate people from small cities, because a lot of people from Philadelphia probably don't even think Nebraska is the inner city. It's like a little country town. You know, Bud's not from, like, he's not from Inglewood in Chicago, you know? He's from a black neighborhood in a predominantly white city in a very country area, right? But there's definitely sections of Nebraska. I think it's North Nebraska where you can get it in, you know what I mean? Where people get it in, but you know what I mean? Yeah, Stuart, Mikey's retired. That's not a rumor. Mikey confirmed that Mikey's retired. Yeah, that's not a rumor. That's just a fact, brother, what that is, you know? And yeah, and by the way, he's from the country too, so there's that aspect of it, you know? Justin Fan said, Fanon, you think Devin had silk pajamas growing up? I have no idea what he had when he grew up, but I'm not bringing that up on him, man. Yeah, exactly. There's rough streets, there's rough circumstances. And dude, I was from the suburbs. I fought all the time. I fought so much I don't like to fight. I don't find any pride in fighting. I'll walk away from a fight. I've been in that many fights. I don't like fights. I will, if you put your hands on me, dude, trust me though, something's coming back at you for sure. And more than likely, as soon as you put yourself in a situation when you acting like you're going to do it. I've got a very big trigger finger for fights. That's why I try to avoid them at all times. I know they don't know about Inglewood. Yeah, he's not from Inglewood. He's not from there. Them dudes over there are just straight up bananas. You know, it's not like that in Omaha. You know, Michael John said, if you're not from 5'9" brims, you have no clue. And who gives a F? I'm not sure what that is, man. I'm not sure what that means, man. Oh, I know, Justin. I know it's just a joke. I know you're just joking. I'm not really tripping, man. Oh, Godson said, I'm from New Orleans. We straight country. But it's rough down here, man. It's real rough in the Cali Open, all those areas, man. Definitely man, there's rough spots everywhere. There's rough spots in Memphis. There's all kind of rough spots, man. It just kind of depends. But honestly, man, it depends on the person. You can be raised up in a household where you getting beatings and shit. You could be in the middle of a neighborhood. Everything's all glory, but your daddy beating you up every night. Beating you up, beating your mama up. You know what I mean? You never know what people go through, bro. You just never know, man. You never know, man. He said he's talking about Inglewood, Chicago. Yeah, I'm talking about Inglewood, Chicago. I'm not talking about Inglewood in California. Said I lived in Omaha and it's hood. Yeah, it is. No, some of it is, not all of it. Some of Omaha is. Where he is definitely is. But anyway, man, you know it is what it is, man. Garcia Bull said, what do I think about Clarissa Shields, Savannah Marshall? I think Clarissa Shields is gonna get robbed. That's what I think. I think she's going to get robbed. And I think they should have had that fight in a neutral venue. Other than that, I think she's going to get robbed. I think she's going to beat Savannah Marshall, and they're going to give Savannah Marshall the decision. That's what I think, because she's not going to knock out Savannah Marshall. I think she's going to get robbed. That's my take on it. I think she will actually beat her, and then I think she'll get robbed. Just like I think Amanda Serrano beat Katie Taylor, and she got robbed against Katie Taylor. Man, Clarissa ain't going to Clarissa ain't going to sleep with that chick, please. She ain't hitting Clarissa Shield with that crap. Man, she's slow as molasses. She's slow as molasses. She ain't about to knock out Clarissa Shields. Clarissa Shields is a better fighter than she is. However, they will rob her. It's on the zone. It's in her hometown. I think if she doesn't get a knockout, I think she's gonna get robbed. Just like they robbed Amanda Serrano. And I'm glad that Amanda Serrano didn't take that rematch. Glad she didn't give her that rematch. Nah, dog, go fight somewhere else. Nah, yeah, go fight somebody else, man. Not with that bullshit. First of all, give me 3-minute rounds. If she's to fight Katie Taylor, give her 3-minute rounds. A real fight. You know what I'm saying? It's on Sky, actually. Okay, I don't care. Sky, whatever. If it's on Sky, it doesn't make a difference to me. I think she's going to get over there and they're going to rob her over there to try to build Savannah Marshall. She's going to have to beat that girl up. She's about to have to beat that girl up real bad, win every single solitary round, maybe even stop her to get that. That's what I think. No, do you think she can pull a Haney? No, she doesn't fight like Haney. She's going to fight her. She's not going to stand out there and she'll get robbed for that. You know? Dude, Savannah Marshall doesn't suck completely like George Kambosos. Marshall is the only person that has beat Shields in the amateurs. It's on Sky, not the Zone, but I get your point. Yeah, she beat her in the amateurs. I mean, it's an amateur fight. It's an amateur fight. She and Savannah Marshall's been beat by other people. And she beat her in the amateurs. I'm not really getting big on that, man. I'm just gonna say, dude, I don't like that. I don't trust any of those. I don't trust any of those situations unless you can go get a knockout over there. Regis Prograis got right. In my opinion, even though I think the fight really could have gone either way with Regis Prograis and Josh Taylor. You know, with Regis Prograis and Josh Taylor, I thought that the scorecards they gave that fight to Josh Taylor. As soon as they made it, they put it in the UK. As soon as you get that, boom, you're in trouble. That's not the case in the United States. These guys can come to the United States and not get robbed. They don't do it like that. Though over there, that there are robberies in the United States, don't get me wrong. You think Regis Prograis will ever get another big fight? I don't think so. I hope so, but I don't see it. Until he gets maybe if he looks really vulnerable. Said, not gonna lie, Savannah Marshall, I don't think she will, dude. I'm not that impressed by Savannah Marshall. She's big and she can punch. She's long and she can punch. But, dude, that don't mean she's going to, dude, he's fighting tomato cans, man. Savannah Marshall has a lot of tomato cans on her resume. Clarissa Shields she's not a tomato can. Those girls, she's fighting her tomato cans. So is she going to be able to do her like a tomato can? I don't know. I don't think so. You know, and the way that Clarissa Shields fights is she fights in a very punishing style. As long as Clarissa Shields can get on the inside of her jab, she's going to punish Savannah Marshall. Savannah Marshall's not going to be knocking her out with clean hooks and all. I don't buy that, man. You know what I mean? Remember everyone said that about Wilder? What do you mean? That everybody said what about Wilder? Amateurs don't count, different rules, different scoring. Yeah, I'm just not, look, man, it's an amateur fight. It was one amateur fight. I'm not big on that, man. Hey, said, Fanon, ain't none of these dudes street dudes. While we was out selling drugs and going to jail, they was traveling the country and the world fighting in the amateurs. Hey, dude, I leave that part of it alone. I leave part of that alone, bro. I leave a lot of that alone because that's obvious. You know what I'm saying? You're in the gym every day. You're traveling. You're not out there bang, bang, shoot them up. You know what I mean? Fanon, it seems that robberies are more about that privilege than location, and Taylor Serrano exemplifies it. Yeah, but that was a matchroom promotion. It's a matchroom promotion and a rookie promoter in Jake. What's his name? And I mean, I didn't like that whole scenario, man. I don't like that whole scenario at all, dude. That 2-minute round stuff, dog, you know what I mean? That whole 2-minute round, bro. I ain't trying to hear it, man. JD said, Fanon, it seems like robberies. Okay, I got that. Keith Lewis said, I don't know. Serrano turned down a rematch. I was wondering why it was talked about. Yeah, she turned the fight down. She said, no, thank you. We're not going over there to the UK to fight you. She got robbed in the US, man. She better just keep her name and the momentum and do what she's doing and go on in and fight. Go ahead and fight her fights. People are going to want to see her. Whole lot of people think she won that fight. Keep it pushing. She don't need to go over there and get robbed against that girl twice. You know what I mean? Because, dog, that was none but a robbery, in my opinion. And seriously, saved by the clock. Because she was up out of there. If she had to fight her in a regular boxing match, a regular 3-round boxing match, Amanda Serrano will knock her out. Would knock her out. I do not believe that, dog. I do not believe her in that fight, bro. I do not believe her in that fight. Said he turned it down because it was going in Ireland. Yeah, whatever. I'm glad she got robbed. I never heard her say, to her credit, I never heard her say she got robbed, though. You know? She thought maybe they were talking about Northern Ireland. I didn't know if there's no boxing allowed in Ireland. I didn't know that. As many Irish fighters as there are. You know? Katie Taylor doesn't want the rematch versus Jessica. I don't know, man. I know she got the brakes beaten off her in that fight, man. I know that. I know that girl's an amateur-style fighter who's getting the brakes beaten off of her. And did all that shoe shining. Queen of shoe shining, in my opinion. It's up to the commission to give a 3-minute round to a female. They need to go ahead and just do 3-minute rounds so we can see who the best fighters are. Because I'm telling you, anyway, I don't want to get on this. I don't want to stay on that too long, man. You know? I don't know. I don't think you can know who the best fighter is until you have 3-minute rounds, bro. Because you don't have enough time to wear somebody down to the body. You just don't have the time to do it. Stuart Ballantyne said, Lee Sinclair, they're working with the Irish government just now to get it in Ireland. Yeah, I didn't know that there was no boxing allowed in Ireland. That doesn't even make sense. I thought Mick Conlon represented Ireland in the Olympics. I could have sworn they did. That they had no boxing in Ireland. So I think I would have known that, huh? You know? That's more interesting than talking Haney. Yeah, it is. Oh, you got a dog, man. And trying to be a commercial for cats. Like, man, I ain't trying to hear that. But it is what it is, man. But back to whether or not Terence Crawford is going to stand in front of Errol Spence Jr. Hey, man, I hope so. You know what I mean? I hope so, because it's going to prove Terence one way or the other. You know? If he going to stand right there and be like, yeah, I'm not going to okay. That is a lot of confidence, brother, but I don't believe it, dog. And first and foremost, Errol. But now, see, maybe that's what he feels too, because he saw that there were some nice hooks that Yordanis Ugas got in on Errol when he stood right there, because he landed some nice hooks on the inside against him. You know what I mean? And maybe he figures, if I do that, I can hurt him worse than Ugas did. And I can knock him out like that. Maybe that's what he thinks his one moment is right there. You know? Maybe that's a pop. He said, when have we seen Crawford get hit and not fight back? Never. Always does, bro. The derivative, man, I can't, man. Katie Taylor, one of the most overrated, man. That chick's so overrated, it's bananas, bro. For now, what really going on with Bronner? Bronner talked himself out of a good relationship. I think Bronner ate and talked his way out of a career, man, is what I think happened with Adrian Bronner. But, you know, it is what it is. He will go down swinging if he loses. Hey, man, look, I'm telling you, if he's trying to stand there stands in front of him, he may just get jabbed to death. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to tell you, man, if he's stand there, he may just get jabbed to death. You don't know what's going to happen with that, man. Spence got his mouthpiece slapped out of his mouth. Yeah, he did. So yeah, maybe that's the gap that he feels like he can take advantage of, right? You know, Errol, I do believe when he was in there was a little sloppy in there. You know, yeah, exactly. Errol runs them numbers. He's running 6-7 piece combinations. You're gonna have to stop punching at a point. You know what I mean? I think Bud's thing is Bud's gonna have to try to get him early, and if he's standing in front of him trying to push him back, you know. But Errol standing in front of him and Errol will beat you with a jab if you try to come forward. If he wants to, he'll just jab you. His jab is better than that dude's jab is better than Terence's. And I don't believe that. And I don't believe that southpaw stuff. I'm gonna tell you. I think he's gonna have to do. I think he's gonna have to fight him orthodox. And he fights him orthodox. That's trouble, because that takes that. He's gonna have to fight him orthodox to try to take away Errol's jab, and he's not used to doing that. Or maybe he's used to doing it, but I'm saying he doesn't do it a lot in major fights. Like if he spends a month sparring in nothing but orthodox, he may be able to get it quickly. But you know, Maybe he can time that jab. I mean, I think he will time it on. I think he will time it on occasion. But I think that it's the frequency of it. You know what I mean? I don't believe Terence Crawford is a one-punch knockout. I don't believe him as a one-punch knockout artist unless he loads up on a shot. You know, I don't. If he loads up on it, then Errol see it. But, you know, we'll see, man. For now, Crawford going to depend on the refs. Why would he deny? He can't depend on the refs. I don't think so. Yeah, Errol's endurance is crazy, man. You see how that dude is running in that weather. Lord have mercy, man. God, dog, that shit hot. I mean, look, man, it's a fight that I just want to see. I hope that fight gets made, man. And again, man, much love to everybody in the Super Chat and the Cash App. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel, bro. I really do appreciate you, man. Thank you. Raymond Ford, I like Raymond Ford. I've seen him fight twice. I like Raymond Ford. Neil Sinclair, I like him. He's a good fighter. Look forward to seeing him grow. Look forward to him seeing him fight more. You know what I mean? For now, we talk about a lot of weaknesses of Bud. I guess Spence has no weakness. The Ultimate Fighter. I didn't say he didn't. I just could have sworn I just said something. I guess I could. I swear I could have sworn. I could have sworn that I literally just said something about Bud, about Errol. Did I? I thought I could have I literally swear I could have said that. I could have sworn I just said that. Blacksmith Ross. That he got hit on the inside. See, it's amazing how when y'all start trying to hate on me, that shit already flew back in your face, man. It's amazing how that works, man. You know what I'm saying? I literally just said one. I literally just said it. That he got hit on it. He was a little loose on the inside with your Danny Zugas, and he got hit with hooks on the inside. And maybe Terence feels if he gets those and hits that shot, that he has more power than Terence, than Ugas. He has more power than Porter, and he can wobble him and really hurt him off of that. You know? Lucas said, poor dude didn't hear it. Yeah, man. I mean, you know, Lord have mercy, man. How about y'all get like, hey, can I get my apologies? Yeah. Who was the last southpaw that Crawford fought? Julius Ndungo. And he did it from the southpaw stance, and he was really, really wild in that fight. And he was really, really, really wild in that fight. Hey, man, much love in that Cash App, brother. Thank you so much, bro, for that support, bro. He said, On One said, hey, from Gregory live in the chat. Thank you, brother. Much love, On One. Thank you, brother, for the support, bro. It means a lot, man. Thank you. Definitely appreciate it, brother. Did you say Crawford was pound for pound? So, I mean, dude, let me tell you something, man. I have said that Terence Crawford was the #1 pound for pound fighter a million times. And no matter how many times I say that he is, you clowns always say I'm hating on Bud. I'm telling you, man, there's a difference between hating on somebody, and you being a fanboy, okay? Dog, I'm not a Bud fanboy, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fanboy. What you want me to tell you? Hey, my man Coolid said, hey, thank you, brother. He said, for the facts, bro, appreciate you, brother. Hey, man, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much, man. In these very, very dry boxing times, brother, I appreciate any support that can come towards the channel, brother, because we are in this terrible time where all the major boxing fights suck. Gennady Golovkin, Canelo Alvarez sucks. Not interested in that crap at all. And will you get past it? Can we make these fights real soon, bro? Bud is underrated on YouTube. EJ is underrated in the mainstream. I don't think this will look like any of their prior fights, man. Look, dog, seriously, man. Devin Haney doesn't deserve all this attention, bro. He don't deserve all this attention, dog. He ain't fought nobody, man. I want to see this dude fight somebody, man. And it's everybody else's fault that he ain't fought him. but I still want to see it. I know it's Devin. The reason that Gervonta is not going to fight Devin is Gervonta's fault because Devin sent him the contract. I got it. Devin sent him the contract. They sat down, they agreed to terms, and he sent him the contract. And he's just forced to have to fight the Kambosos fight. I get it already, brother. No, not you, Blacksmith Ross. I know you weren't, dog. Trust me, I wasn't talking about you. Hey, Bud fans, why hasn't Bud signed the contract? Man, sign that contract, bro. Hey, say yes, he does, Fanon. You'll come to love him one day. Probably not. Hey, man, we'll see, man. Fanon, unlock what? Inlock or block Scotty for that beer. I'm not going to block him. I get tired of blocking people, man. They just come back under somebody else's name. That's all ever happens, bro. Freedom of speech. So the youngest undisputed champion in 4-year bar doesn't deserve the attention. Not this much attention, no. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Not to me. I don't think he does. Why do I care? Who was the last one? Did you give this much attention? Let me ask you a question. Freedom of speech. Before Devin Haney was the youngest undisputed champion in the last 15 years. Okay, so let's give the years. Since he's the youngest undisputed champion in 15 years, why were you not? Who was the last? I think it was who? Who was the last youngest one? Jermaine, was it? I do believe it was Josh Taylor. I do believe it was Josh Taylor. Was I supposed to talk about Josh Taylor all day because he was the youngest one? Or was it Teofimo Lopez? Because Teofimo Lopez he had the same belts Devin got. Y'all stole that from Teofimo, didn't you? No, you didn't. The WBC stole that from Teofimo. I'm just making it. So you made a point about how big Bud looked. Bud, honestly, let me say, you made a point about how big Bud looked at the Hall of Fame event. And honestly, I think Bud has grown into his weight, and I believe he can stand in front. Yeah, I do believe he grew into the weight. Yeah, absolutely. I do believe he grew into the weight. He was hard for him to make 140 before. Hey, Rise Podcast said, hey, man, y'all have a good time with all of that, dog. I may stop by and see it, though. What the fuck? Man, come on, man. This is a... Man, come on, man. What is this? Hold on one second. All right, there you go. Why am I having... Oh, there it is. I'm like, where did this go, bro? Okay, there you go. All right, good. He is not the first undisputed champion at 135. Stop. He's not. Stop it. He's not the first undisputed champion at lightweight. Stop it. He's not. Come on, Fanon. Hey, man, I know. Hey, look, I don't doubt that y'all want it. I don't doubt that y'all want it. But y'all get past that. You get past that George Kambosos lawsuit and then talk to me. Stop being slick. What? He is not. He the first 4 belt. Exactly. He is not the first he's not the first undisputed lightweight champion. Okay? He's not. Oh, Lord, dog. Anyway, man, I don't care about your bullshit records. Okay? I do not care if Gervonta Davis is the first 5'5" lightweight to ever jump from 130 to win a secondary belt at 140. I don't care about your ESPN stats, okay? I do not care. I don't know how I can repeat this. I did not care when Canelo Alvarez was talking about how he was going to be the first guy to win championships in 3 weight divisions in 11 months. I don't care. Okay? I don't know how I can tell you. I do not care about ESPN-like records. So what? He's the undisputed champion. Great. I did not care about that shit when they were like, Anthony Joshua, he got to 3. He's a 4-belt title holder. And by the time they did the same thing for Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua only had 16 fights. Look what he's done in 22 fights compared to what people Ali did in 64 fights. And then all of a sudden, after 23 fights, he's laying on his back by a chubby Mexican dude that he should have never beat. Wake me up when the dude turns 30 on that stuff, man. Do not give me all that garbage, dude. And Lomachenko too. Look what Lomachenko's done in 11 fights. Look what he's done in 11 fights. Oh my God, he's the greatest fighter ever. You can't tell me, look, Ali never did anything near what he did. Dude, I don't care. I don't care. Guess what? Freedom of speech. Terence, so guess what? Errol Spence Jr. is 28 and he ain't unified a division. Guess what else? Floyd Mayweather Jr. is 45 years old, retired, and he never unified a division. Guess who else never unified a division? Andre Ward never unified a division. Guess who else never unified a division? Vladimir Klitschko never unified a division. Tyson Fury never unified a division. Deontay Wilder never unified a division. James Toney never unified a division. Roy Jones Jr. never unified a division. So what? Keep your ESPN stats in your pocket around me. I don't care. So what? Josh Taylor unified a division. Floyd Mayweather Jr. never did. So are you trying to tell me there's something that because Josh Taylor is the only undisputed champion at 140 pounds ever, that he's better than Floyd? Dude, stop trying to use ESPN stats. If this guy don't beat this guy in only way you know is if he beats that guy in a ring. That is it. There are great champions there are great fighters that never even got a chance to ever fight for a belt, let alone unify a division. There are guys that never got a chance. Sam Langford never unified a division. Never unified a division, ever. You know why? Because he never even got a chance to fight for the title. You think that Devin Haney is Sam Langford? He's not. Okay? He's not. There's a lot of fighters that never got a chance. The Hawk, exactly. Aaron Pryor never unified a division. Oscar De La Hoya never unified a division. Miguel Cotto never unified a division. But you trying to throw out this, man, as if you want to put Errol Spence Jr., as if you want to put Tank Davis on a little school, like something's wrong with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, give me a break. I don't care. I mean, I'm telling you, if you did the same, and I mean it, if you do the same thing for Errol Spence Jr., I'll say the same thing. If Errol Spence Jr. becomes an undisputed champion and you turn around and say, well, Errol Spence Jr. is undisputed, Floyd Mayweather Jr. never became undisputed, I'll be like, look, man, stop it. Floyd Mayweather Jr. didn't become undisputed because he didn't have either, one, when he was young, he didn't have the chance. He didn't look up and get a shot at George Kambosos. Man, and you act like like that man didn't fight George Kambosos. Jesus Christ, man. Dude, the dude is a very, very good fighter, bro. But please, come on, man. Guess what? Gervonta's won titles in 3 different divisions. He held titles in 3 different divisions. Didn't he? He beat 3 reigning champions. 3 reigning champions. How many reigning champions? Give me the number of reigning champions Devin Haney has beaten. And give me the number of reigning champions Gervonta Davis beat. Give me the number. Somebody give me the number. How many reigning champions has Devin Haney beat? Reigning champions. And how many reigning champions has Gervonta Davis beaten? Reigning champions. Whose belt he took. Actual champions. Actual champions. Real champions. No. He beat reigning champions. Reigning champions. Reigning champions. How many reigning champions has he beaten? 2 reigning champions. 2. He beat Jose Pedraza and he beat Leo Santa Cruz. Name them. Look, if you knew boxing, you wouldn't have to ask me to name them. You could name them yourself. He beat Leo Santa Cruz for his 130-pound WBA title, and he beat Jose Pedraza for his WBO 130-pound title. Reigning titles. And I'm not going to name Barrios because Barrios is secondary. But if you want to talk about secondary, it would be 3. If you want to talk about actually winning major championship belts in a ring, it would be 4. Excuse me, 4. 3. I said 4. 3. He has 3 times that he won belts in a ring. Major championship belts in a ring. Gervonta Davis has done that 3 times. Devin Haney has won it 1 time. No, I'm going to tell you what they were. He won a vacant against a Jesus Cuellar. He won a vacant WBA. He won the vacant WBA super title at 130. At 130 pounds, he beat Jose Pedraza to be the reigning 130-pound titleist. And he beat Leo Santa Cruz. And he beat Leo Santa Cruz, who was the undisputed, who was the WBA super champion. At 130 pounds, the first weight class of Gervonta that Gervonta Davis fought at, he won a major championship belt 3 times. I mean, no, Rolly was an interim. Rolly was fighting for his. I'm not counting Rolly. I'm not counting whoever he beat for the WBA regular title at 130, at 140, and at 140 or 130. But if you want to talk about who they actually beat and not the fact that all of the belts were on the line against one guy, I mean, you can do either way. All I'm saying is give this man credit, get his man credit. You're trying to say this man ain't done nothing. I mean, stop. That's silly. Anyway. Man, my computer is just on some funniness today. I wonder why so. Oh, hold on one second, man. I got to do something. What is going on here, man? What is... Oh, hold on, man. I don't know why this is... I got some dust on this or something? Like these computers with touch screens. Yeah. What? Why did that pause? What? Hold on one second, man. Sorry. This is going to take 1 second. Blind as a bat for a second, man. The fuck is going on? Hold on one second. The fuck? Man, why is... All right, sorry about that, man. My computer's just acting super funny right now, man. All right, let me roll down. Did Rolly have a belt? What the fuck is going on? Hold on, man. All right. So it's the end of the chat. Something is stuck on this, man. Anyway, Barrios, we said Barrios would beat Easy TO2. Barrios was the super champion before. No, he wasn't. Mario Barrios was a regular champ. Was Barrios better than Tio? I don't know if he is or he's not. I've never seen him fight at that weight class, but I don't think he's better than Teofimo Lopez. But I don't know if he's not. Mario Barrios is a good fighter, man. You know? But Barrios is definitely the secondary champ. He was not the main champ. This is just... All right, hopefully this will fix it, and then I get back to... Man, there's just real herky-jerky shit going on here, bro. All right, cool. Got that shit out of here. Now my shit's working right. All right. I had an app freeze on me, and it was getting crazy for a second. All right. So I got to move the touch screen on this mug. He said, my bad. They said super champ when he was introduced to the Tank fight. Nah, he's not. He wasn't. The super champ, the super champ that Tank beat for the belt was Leo Santa Cruz. Why people act like Tio weak? I don't know, man, because Tio talks so much smack, bro. It was like, God dog, he was terrible, man. That Teofimo Lopez got to go down like as one of the dumber cats. One of the dumber cats that I've actually seen, man. Teofimo Lopez was just talking so sideways, man. Talking so sideways for so long, man. What do they say? Hey, people act like Tio was weak. You good, bro? Yeah, man, it's cool. That's what's up. I'm just trying to get this thing to work, man. Reality Chess said everybody wants to be 50-0 because of Mayweather. Yeah, but I mean, dude, even that, I say, when people do that with Floyd and talk about being 50-0, dude, that's something else. Again, man, that's like a stat. That's like a stat. You're pointing to some statistic. Statistics don't live, man. Statistics are a reflection of the truth. The statistics aren't the actual. Statistics aren't the truth. You know what I mean? The statistics are not the truth. So that's where I am on it. Like if he's real about it, like we would talk about what people can do in a boxing ring. That's the real of it. You know what I mean? What's not real is, look, man, look what my guy did. Look what my guy did. You know, when he was when he's this age versus what that guy did when he was this age. That stuff is just not, it's just not real, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just not real. It's just not real. That's just you trying to make an argument for your guy based off some numbers, which may or may not be accurate. You don't know, man, what Devin would have done when he was fighting in the 3-belt era. You know what I'm saying? Like it just, anyway, man. Country Wi-Fi, bro? You serious? No, man, my whole thing shut down, bro. My whole computer shut down and restarted. Now I'm gonna have to take this thing to the shop to understand why this thing acting like this, man. My bad, man. Anyway, man, said Tank can fight Devin and that will settle a whole lot. Yeah, it will, but he's not gonna fight him, man. That fight ain't happening next. I know Gervonta wants that fight. I'm sure Devin wants that fight, but we're gonna have to see on that. Haney Ham Cat, they didn't hack me. My bad, bro. UG, you froze. You was frozen. DeRozan champ. Frozen DeRozan. What is that? Yeah, man, that's my bad, man. My laptop just started really acting up. But anyway, hopefully I can get through this and it is what it is, man. He said you probably need to reboot your computer. Yeah, I did reboot it. It rebooted and it came back up. But now I'm gonna have to take now I'm gonna have to get this computer today, take it to whatever, and make sure and check it because it did this. It's some crazy shutdown, bro. But I was frozen that whole time. At least I wasn't. My computer went all the way off and came back on, man. I said, appreciate that. I would really appreciate that. Hey, man, no worries, man. Shout out to Ben Mar Bowles. I don't know if you meant to say a funny thing, Ben Mar. I really appreciate 100. No worries, man. I don't know, bro. You trying to play a trick with me with that name? Because, hey, man, shout out to you, Mr. Ben Mar. Shout out to Ben Mar. You know what I mean? He said, make sure you have the latest update just in case. Yeah, when I get off of here, I'll make sure that I do, bro. Good morning. Help me understand why Tank running from Stevenson. Help me understand why you think he is running from Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson ain't even in the same weight class as that man. You got to let me know. You got to let me know. You got to let me know whether or not. You got to let me know whether or not why you think that Devin is running that Shakur is running from a guy that's not in his weight class. I would like to know that. I would like to know that piece of it. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't see it. Me personally, I don't see it. I see him just having had a fight with Rolly. I don't know who the next guy is that he's going to be fighting is. You know what I mean? I don't know who he's going to be fighting is. You know what I'm saying? Ben Mar, my man, that's what's up. Yeah, but it's pronounced, I don't know how you pronounce that. Ben More Balls. I mean, like, you may be trying to get me, to say something funny, dog. I don't know, man. But that's what's up, man. Ben Mar in the building. But anyway, shout out to you, man. Yeah, I don't mind giving shout outs at all, brother. You know what I'm saying? He said they ain't even in the same goofy division. I mean, in the same division, goofy. Yeah, it's like they're not in the same division. How you ducking somebody that ain't even in your division, bro? He ain't even in the division yet, man. And Shakur can go ahead and move up and get that work if he wants it, bro. He can go ahead and get that work. I'm sure he can get that work, bro. But he ain't going to get that work, man, because he's going to stay down there. He's got to fight, what's his name? Conceição. He said, you are a top man, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, man. I don't mind giving shots out to cats. That's all good, man. Hey, again, though, man, thank you to everybody that supports the channel and Super Chats and Cash App. You guys are the reason the channel is able to continue, man. So everybody that is supported, thank you so much for having supported. Really do appreciate y'all. More than y'all know. Hold on one second. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I love this touchscreens, these touchscreens, bro. Country Q said, where do you think Errol, Spence versus Crawford will fight? And folks have been saying they're going to make the fight at Raider Stadium. I think they're going to fight in Vegas. I don't see it as a stadium fight. Got a joke, Fanon, spell run. Are you in? Are you in or not? You know, I got it. I like that, brother. I don't know, man. I would have naturally thought it was going to be in Dallas Stadium. That's where I would have thought. You know what I'm saying? I would have put. They say I'll put my check up on Stevenson. Yeah, he's a great fighter, bro. I mean, Shakur Stevenson's a beast, man. I think Shakur may be the best of everybody, man. I'm gonna put it this way: Shakur is the one everybody gives the most. Everybody is universally the most respectful of. I will say that, in my opinion. I'm telling you, my opinion, everybody pretty much gives a lot of respect to that dude. Like Gervonta gives him a lot of respect. You can see it in Devin Haney's face that he gives a dude a lot of respect. Shakur think he better than everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like mentally, I don't know what it is, but that dude right there may be I don't believe all that smiley shit though. You know what I mean? I don't believe all that smiley stuff though. I'll tell you that. Like you can bag it with all that big bright smile and all of that stuff. You can bag that. I don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Said it's Tank, then Shakur. I'm just telling you, man, there's a lot of cats got a lot of respect. Hold on one second, man. One second. Hopefully this will work this time because this shit jammed up my whole laptop, brother. All right, here we go. Oh, somebody super chatted today, brother. It's been like 2 hours. I appreciate you, bro. That's huge, man. Thank you for that support, bro. I appreciate it. I know y'all come every day and all of that stuff, so it's not easy to support all the time. But thank you, man. I really appreciate that, bro. Thank you, man. He said, with all due respect to Devin being undisputed, Shakur would be just what Devin needs to step up in the ring and begin knocking guys out. Shakur would win. It would be humbling to Devin. Being, though he's the smaller man. Hey, man, I'm going to tell you right now, that's the most realistic fight to make. That's the most realistic fight is Devin Haney and Shakur. And that would be a really good fight. I just don't see, because unless of course, they worked it out where they can push that fight. You know, I'm convinced that Gervonta Davis and those guys would want that fight. I hear it in their voice. I believe them. I believe Devin wants that fight too. So don't get me wrong. I believe they want that fight. Hey, Quincy Carter, listen to her. Now, this is where you do not harass me and I give Devin Haney a compliment. Devin Haney wants to fight those guys. I'm sure of it. I do not believe that he doesn't want the fight. Okay. I believe he wants that fight. I just think politically, it's not very reasonable to assume that fight is going to happen next. And I'm pretty sure they know that it's not going to happen next. Okay. Are you with me? Are you with me? What makes you think Devin needs to be humbled? Oh, I don't think Devin needs to be humbled. He's a humble guy. What does he got? And why should he be humble? Shit, that dude ain't got no business being humble for what? That dude's accomplishing a lot. I don't think he needs to be humbled. I hope you're not talking to me because I guarantee you I don't think Devin needs to be. Devin needs to be anything Devin wants to be. Confident, aggressive. Matter of fact, I wish he'd be more aggressive. I personally wish he'd be more aggressive. You know what I mean? I wish he'd be more aggressive, but I don't think he needs to be humble at all. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think that the most realistic fight is probably Devin fighting Kambosos and then Devin fighting Lomachenko, which I'm going to tell you right now is a very difficult fight for Devin Haney. And if anybody thinks it's not, I think you're wrong. That is a very difficult fight for Devin Haney. Vasily Lomachenko. Vasily ain't no joke, man. And Devin ain't, and he's very fast. He's very awkward. He's a southpaw. He comes at you with all kind of different angles. And man, I'm trying to tell you, that right there ain't no easy. And the man got an engine. That man got an engine. That man, I don't know who, dude, he got like an Errol Spence engine. He's on you. Boom, 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 boom. He's on you. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, man, don't lunch on that Lomachenko fight. That Lomachenko fight is real, bro. Very difficult, especially if he takes Kambosos again. That weight drain is catching up to Devin. He should drop the belts and move up. Yeah, well, I don't know if he should. He just got to. It seems like he was out. Let me tell you something, man. He was out running the day after the fight. So he is definitely doing everything he can to keep his weight where it is, man. He said, and he ain't scared no more. What you talking about? And who ain't scared no more? And Lomachenko ain't scared no more? I'm just telling you, I don't ever think Lomachenko was ever scared. To me. All I'm just saying is Lomachenko, he ain't got any power to keep Lomachenko. He's going to have to outbox Lomachenko. And that ain't easy, homie. That's not easy. You got to have something to anybody. Oh, Loma said Lomachenko ain't scared anymore. I don't think he ever was, honestly. I don't get why people said he was scared. That to me is still to me, I don't understand it. Oh, said he fought Tio scared. Yeah, he fought Tio in the beginning. He did, yeah. Because that dude had that power. Dude, he's laying cats out. Teofimo Lopez got that type of power that's going to hurt you. Vasily ain't going to get in there holding back against Devin. He's going to get in there against Devin. I'm telling you, that's an awkward fight for Devin. That'd be a great fight. If Devin can win that, dog, yeah, dog. First step to the Hall of Fame if you can beat him. Without being able to hurt him. Being able to beat him without being able to hurt him. That ain't no joke, bro. John Boy in the building, man. Much love in that super chat, brother. Thank you so much for your support, bro. That's huge. Thank you, John Boy. Thank you, man. It means a ton, man. Kwesi Hicks said, Haney bet on himself and won. Want to see Loma Haney is a great fight. I paid for that fight. Yeah, I would too. I wish they would. I think, yeah, that'd be a great. First of all, Devin Haney is in a situation where all these fights are really good. Devin Haney's in a situation where every fight with him is good, except that Kambosos fight again. That's whack. You know, that particular fight is like, I don't care. And I hope Bill is right that he doesn't have to fight him. I don't see that, but you know, based off what the camp said. However, I will tell you that pretty much anybody in the camp would say that they probably telling George Kambosos not to do it, but George's like, I go fight somebody else, I can lose then too. You know what I mean? What about two losses? Ryan Robinson, what about two losses? So what if Lomachenko got two losses? Did you see the two losses? You saw the two losses? Like that. Lomachenko's two losses are like that. Like that. One was in his second professional fight. Against, is what it is. Yeah, so they were like that. They were like by the hair. Dude, Lomachenko lost to both fights. He was coming on strong at the end. In both fights, man, those fights were close as close can get. And he didn't get the call. You know what I mean? Whose fault is that? It doesn't make a difference. It's Lomachenko's fight. But so what? And I mean it. Dude, Devin Haney didn't fight Teofimo Lopez. What do you think you gonna try to give him credit for Lomachenko having lost? How's that gonna help Devin? And I mean it. Just because one person does something doesn't mean somebody else can do it. Does it? It doesn't. Right? Vladimir Klitschko couldn't beat Anthony Joshua. Andy Ruiz could. What does that tell you? Right? Whole bunch of people couldn't beat. Here you go. George Foreman. George Foreman beat Ali. I mean, Joe Frazier beat Ali. George Foreman couldn't do it. How does that work? You know what I mean? You got something because he lost to Orlando Salido in a close fight and he lost to Teofimo Lopez in a close fight. That means what for Devin Haney? Devin Haney is not, those guys don't fight like, both those guys are very aggressive and relatively big punchers. Both Orlando Salido and and Teofimo Lopez both had something coming. Both had big shots coming at Lomachenko. That's a different fight with Devin Haney. Devin Haney may win the fight. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that Devin Haney can't win the fight. I'm definitely not saying that. But what I'm saying is, look, man, you just don't know. Yeah, but then if you, yeah. So you know what I mean? When do we stop giving exceptions? Exceptions? Exceptions to what? Exceptions to the, when am I going to stop? I'll stop giving you an exception when there ain't no exception. What do you mean? Devin Haney does not get credit for beating Lomachenko because Teofimo Lopez did. So what? You know what I'm saying? So what? That's not the same fighter. Teofimo Lopez and there's a lot of reasons for that. In my opinion, I think Teofimo Lopez got lucky, is what I think. But anyway, it is what it is. If you think that because somebody lost, that they can never beat somebody that hasn't lost before, knock yourself out, dog. You know what I mean? Like, hey, knock yourself out, bro. You know what I mean? Hey, I hope you don't gamble. I'm telling you something right now. I hope you don't gamble like that, because there's undefeated fighters lose all the time. Matter of fact, every fighter was undefeated at one point in time. Every fighter's undefeated at a point, and then they lose. You know what I mean? Robinson Robeisy lost. Robeisy Ramirez lost. Right? Robeisy Romero lost. I guess that didn't save the last guy he fought. When he fought that undefeated Puerto Rican, that didn't save him from Robeisy Ramirez knocking him out. He's already lost. Yeah, he already lost. He lost in his first fight, I do believe. Robeisy Romero, what did he lose in his first or second fight? Oh yeah, I think he got lucky, man. I do. Teofimo Lopez in that fight, yeah, I do. I think he got lucky. I really meant George Kambosos, though. Teofimo Lopez got lucky. I mean, George Kambosos got lucky because Teofimo Lopez wasn't in shape. Yeah, lucky. I do. I think Kambosos got lucky that he fought a very, very drained and distracted Kambosos. Yeah. But Quincy Carter, it's funny, man. You sit around and try to find the littlest gap you can find, don't you? You try to find the littlest, teensy weensy gap. I don't think George Kambosos could beat Teofimo Lopez twice. I don't. And no, I don't know if I would call Andy Ruiz being lucky against Anthony Joshua. I don't know if he was lucky or not, but I'm going to tell you, I don't think he's going to beat him 1 out of 10 times. I think he probably may get 1 out of 10 fight, 1 against 10 out of him. That's what I believe. Hey, hold on 1 second though, man. I can go back to trying to do something I thought I was going to be able to do before. And I appreciate y'all chopping with me about this boxing. Hold on 1 second. The fuck? I'm sorry, man. Hold on 1 second. Okay, yeah, I can do that and that and that. Oh, okay, hold on 1 second. All righty then. There you go. All right, cool. Quincy loves to stir air up Fanon and Blue Blood. That's what's up. Yeah, you be nitpicking, bro. Trying to nitpick me, man. Hey, M Love said Devin is a great fighter, but he doesn't take enough chances to get the knockout, if you ask me. It is what it is, man. Brandon Penn said, your ratings have gone down. What the hell? My ratings ain't gone. No, what are you talking about? My ratings have gone down. Brandon Penn, what ratings? Are there YouTube ratings? What do you mean? Whose ratings went down, bro? How's there a rating? There's fewer people in the chat? Yeah. Whenever my channel disappears for a while because it gets shut off, people will leave the stream. You know what I mean? But anyway, man, are you talking to me, Brandon Penning? Brandon Penn? My ratings have gone down? Stuart said Loma is still a problem. Loma is still a problem in the lightweight division. Oh, dude, it's just the number of people in the chat, bro. I'm just talking about Devin. People don't like to talk about it. Ain't no biggie. My ratings are the same. This is not unusual for us to have 400 people in the building. That's about how many cats really support. He wasn't talking to me. Oh, nah, whatever, man. I don't get that, man. Whatever. We doing well, man, around here. Hey, man, my man Jose Bendito said, I think Canelo has a chance to beat Bivol in the second rematch. Yeah, he does, but not a big one. He got a chance, but not a big one, bro. They're just playing. Usually there's more. Oh, just playing. There's usually more people in here. Yeah, I mean, there's almost 500 people in the building, man. A lot of people left the chat because my thing broke out for a minute, so cats broke out. That happens every time. But thanks for the reply, bro. Yeah, man, I'll take 500 people in the chat. That's not a bad number. And anyway, it's the people. There are always people that support, bro. You know what I mean? That's the cats that support. I would appreciate, dude, now the support in the chat is a little low today. I agree with that. But that's just because, shoot, cats support the channel all the time. Can't expect it every day and all the time. But I do appreciate you, man. He said, what are you saying? Is you watching Rating Watcher? What is that? I don't understand that, man. Oh, he said, what is you rating? Oh, the watchers, people that are in the chat. Anyway, man, hey, forget trying to KO folks. Yeah, it always varies based on the subject matter. If I was talking about Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, the ratings would go up. Because that's the only thing people really care about in boxing right now, man. Is Errol Spence Jr. and Terence Crawford. All this other stuff is like fun to have a good conversation about with hardcore boxing fans and people that come to the chat on a daily basis. You know what I mean? Zenus 360 in the building. What's good, brother? How you feeling, man? What's good with you today, sir? Justin Gratitude said he lucky he didn't get background checked. They ain't gonna let Bill in the country for the next one, you know? You know, it's all about TC, baby. Yeah, that's what people are interested in, man. On the real. That's why I keep talking about it. People come to my comment section and be like, man, why do you keep talking about Errol and Terence? Dude, because that's what people want to talk about. That is what is really interesting in boxing right now. That's where the boxing conversation is around. You know what I mean? That's just where it is, bro. I don't want to talk about I do not personally. I love boxing, bro, but I am not really, and I tell you truly, I am really not interested in Canelo Alvarez, Gennady Golovkin. I am really not. You know what I'm saying? I'm really, really not interested in them. Them and Tank. I mean, those are pretty much the big topics. What's Tank going to do? You know what I'm saying? What's Tank going to do? Is Errol going to fight Terence? I'll mix in some Gervonta. I'll mix in some Devin because, you know, I believe in charity. I believe in charity, doing good charity work. So I'll mix in here and talk to some Devin because y'all like talking Devin. Some of y'all like talking Devin. People like talking about Shakur. People like that Jaron Ennis. You know what I mean? But, you know, Tyson Fury, he fought Deontay Wilder. And my man, John Boy, in that super chat, brother. Thank you, huge brother. Thank you for showing that somebody still rates the channel. If you want to know the ratings in the channel, this is the rate. This is how you rate. $9.99. He rated the channel, brother. Just short of a 10.0. Thank you. Thank you appreciate you, brother. You know what I mean? Said, and I ain't playing with you. That's the type of support that counts, bro. Other than that, it's just what it is, bro. We all talking good boxing. Hey, M Love said Errol Spence got two. What is that? Terence Crawford got two nice orbital bones. EJ all day. Phil Sloan, fresh from chemo, talk your shit. Hey, man, hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're feeling all right, man. Shout out to you, Phil, man. Is Crawford going to fight Errol? I think he is. I'm still stuck on yes, and I'm going to be stuck on yes until it's over. I believe that that's going to take place. I really do. I believe it's going to take place. That they're going to come out with that thing pretty soon because Terence Crawford has nothing else to do. What else is he going to do? I have a suspicion that it's just all coming around to when is Terence Crawford going to accept what was offered and understand more than likely these dudes ain't going to budge very much. Errol may be budging on what he has, but I doubt Showtime budges on what they have. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. That's what I'm hoping. I really do hope it comes around to that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I hope it comes around to that. Hey man, just a fan said, I'm glad you told. Oh, by the way, much love in that super chat, bro. I forgot I got the gong back. Now let me know if you can hear that gong. Because there was something wrong with my computer. And let me know if it was something wrong with my computer allowed you to hear that gong. Did you hear that gong? Justin Fan said, I'm glad you talking about Haney and supporting him, especially with all the injustice and adversity he's overcome in his life. I know it's been hard, dog. I know, bro. Gone again. Gong's gone. Yeah, exactly. It's gone again. You didn't hear it, right? There you go, bro. There you go, bro. There you go. Something was going wrong with my computer and that shit didn't pick it up. And it allowed it to pick it up. Man, I knew that was too good to be true. Hey, my man, Brandon Penn said, here's some support. Hey, thank you, brother. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for that support, bro. That's big. Thank you very much, man. And it means a lot. It really does. It keeps the channel going, man. Keeps it thriving. Thank you, brother. DC Dre said, just showing support. Don't have much, but here you go, bro. Hey, man, as much love, brother. I appreciate you, bro. Said gong in 60 seconds. Yeah, the gong is gone already, brother. We all say, and we all support for nine. Thank you, brother. It means a lot. Exactly. About 450 people who are real supporters and all that other cats that typically come, man. Like I said, boxing's not really big. There's nothing really going on in boxing right now. You know what I mean? Said, RIP Gong, let's do it. Yeah, exactly. Something happened, and there was something going on with the computer that allowed that to happen. I was like, man, I was like, how did that change just without nothing, brother? Dre Duke said, nope. Hey, brother, I appreciate you, dude. Thank you for that support, bro. Supernova said, hey, for Devin to have already money growing up, his hunger and want to be great should be respected because at the end of the day, he would be well regardless. I mean, he gonna have to earn a living. So yeah, I mean, I respect him. I respect him a lot. I respect anybody that gets in the ring and fights, man. You know what I mean? I respect anybody that gets in the ring and fights, without a doubt, man. There's no reason not to, man. These guys are out there grinding. These guys are out there grinding. They're getting punched. They're getting hit. They literally have to fight. You know, there's definitely something to it, man. I respect everybody that gets. I respect Devin Haney a lot. I do. You know, I just don't really, you know, I'm just not going to buy everything. I don't buy everybody. I don't read people's, let me pay. I don't believe everything that I hear, period. You can literally, you talk to me about Democrats, I'll be like, look, man, don't sell me the Democratic Party like this, like that shit is infallible, okay? Do not sell me the Republicans as if they ain't a bunch of racists over there. There are. Bunch of racist Republicans, a bunch of racist Democrats. That's just kind of how I am. I'm just like, you know, and if you told me that Errol was going to knock out Canelo, I'd be like, come on, man. You know what I mean? That's just not how I am, dude. I'm going to tell you what I think. You know what I mean? Avery 81st says support. Thank you, brother, man. That's big, brother. Thank you so much for your support, man. That definitely means a lot, man. Definitely means a lot. Errol has not done enough either to be in the Hall of Fame. Probably not. He beats Terence Crawford and has about 5 or 6 more fights. He probably has. You know, I say you got to get over 30 fights before I even want to hear about it, honestly. For me, 30 fights, you know, he said, oh, Diog says, phenomenal. Both political parties are two sides of the same coin. Exactly. They're the blue and the red. In and out. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. In and out. Red and blue. Arteries and veins. I get it. That's why, you know what I mean? Tank don't need to fight Rolly again. Nah, he don't. Nah, he doesn't. I hope he doesn't fight him, man. How you feel about them weak ass twins? I don't know what weak twins. You talking about the Charlos that have been reigning champions for years? You mean the champions that have been you mean the undisputed champion and the undisputed in the undefeated unit? Which one are you talking about? You mean the twins that consist of an undisputed champion and a two-division undefeated multi-divisional champion in Jamal Charlo? I think these guys are doing pretty well, man. I think that they're pretty good fighters, personally. Errol, what he said, Errol Spence, I love you to death. Great fighter, but you will not beat Terence. Hey, man. Oh, what? John Boy said, congrats on the 80 subs, 80K subs, big bro. Hopefully today. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what's up. Oh, man, hey, thanks, man. Yeah, I didn't know, man. I thought maybe that it got to 80. It'll happen sooner, Will, man. It'll happen soon, man. That's what's up. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, brother. Hold on one second. I'm gonna start using this touch screen, man, on my screen. I got a touch screen that I never ever use, bro. Touch screen that I never ever use. And these cats is hipping me to something, bro. Cats are hipping me. I didn't know a lot of that stuff about Roe versus Wade. I was listening to BFTB about that. About the past, about the history behind why states don't want abortions. Gotta breed them slaves, bro. Can't cut them. We need to get them. Anyway, man, Errol Spence is gonna knock. He's gonna knock. It'll be a good fight, man. That's what I'm hoping anyway, bro. Said, D. Augustine said, adding a sub now. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. T. Jones said 100. What did he say? 1 million subs. Hey, man, that would be what's up. I would love it. I'd appreciate it, man. I appreciate the growth. I appreciate all you guys' support, man. But like I said, it's just kind of a dry time in boxing right now, so we just making it work, man. We keeping it pushing, you know. Only the Funk said, what would be interesting is Canelo GGG go under 5 rounds with a KO. Yeah, I don't see that happening, man. I see that fight going 12 rounds. I don't believe Canelo like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe Canelo like that anymore. People can say they believe Canelo like that anymore. I don't believe Canelo like that anymore. Not me. Not I. I know that Gennady Golovkin's past prime, and and I think so is Canelo Alvarez. I think they both. But I will tell you, Gennady Golovkin was hilarious with that joke he cracked. Talking about maybe they don't like me because I'm not part of the pajama crew. Man, he came with that pajama crew, dog. I was dying. I was like, man, you are killing me today, bro. That shit was hilarious, man. You know? Yeah, I would love to see him, man. He said, F the cards. Where you watching the fight? Judge it yourself. The cards don't matter. You ever put on a fight owns the cards. Yeah, hey, man, it is what it is. That's some smart stuff right there. But, you know, I thought that shit was hilarious, man. But look, I'm going to get up out of here, man. Much love to everybody in the chat. We'll be back tomorrow. You know we talk this boxing every day. So we'll be back chopping it up tomorrow. Y'all let me know what y'all, man, I'm stuck in repeat, bro. So, hey, man, thank y'all for so much support, bro. Yeah, definitely subscribe to the channel if you've not already subscribed, man. That'd be greatly, greatly appreciated. You know what I mean? Anyway, it is what it is. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.